welcome back to another episode of Daily Fortnite, your daily podcast about Fortnite. I'm your host, Mikey, aka Mike Daddy, aka Magnificent Mikey, and a new Icon Series outfit has been leaked. Right? Fortnite officially responded to this post with a post that was all capital letters saying leaked. And the post they were replying to was Cenat saying, huge announcement, plus Fortnite Icon Series reveal tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And tomorrow being Monday, August 18th. So on August 18th, if you're a Cenat fan, tune into his stream at 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the West Coast, my time, and check out his Icon Series reveal. Now I already know, I saw a ton of people, very excited about this, and then also a lot of people, not so excited, just because there's a lot of big, like, Fortnite players, people who are known for playing Fortnite. Cenat, definitely not known just, for being a Fortnite player, right? So, I see the complaints from people saying, like, oh, how did these, like, other big time Fortnite content creators not get an outfit before Cenat? Well, that's the way the cookie crumbles. Cenat is big in the content creation space in general, so if you can get him, you get him. But yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Are you a big Cenat fan? Again, I'm not somebody who watches any of the streaming content, sites, whether it's YouTube, Twitch, Kick, whatever. I just don't watch a lot of live streaming. So, I know who Cenat is. He's, got a very big name. So, I guess it's exciting in that way, and it's good for the game in that way. But for me personally, it doesn't really do anything for me. But if you're a big fan of Cenat, I'd love to hear what you think. All right, so there you go. There is that news, and then really that's all the news there really is to talk about today. So let's just get into everything that we do. Let's talk about how many people played this game today. Battle Royale right now, as of the time I'm recording this. Again, it's a late on a Sunday night. 59,000 people in Battle Royale, 88,000 in Zero Build. Blitz has 42,000, Reload 49,000, Reload Zero Build 15,000, OG 26,000, OG Zero Build 15,000, Festival 6,000, Brick Life 2,000, Odyssey 11,000, Reload ranked 39,000, Reload Zero Build ranked 2,000, Battle Royale ranked 9,000, Zero Build ranked 3,000, Ballistic ranked 3,000, Rocket Racing 1,000, Creative 3,000, Party Royale 1,000, and Save the World 8,000. Some of these, especially Battle Royale 59,000, we don't normally see it that low. So some pretty low numbers for some of these. I'll talk about my thoughts about that in just a moment. For creator made modes, Not Alone, The Walking Dead Universe Zombie has 330, Slap Obby has 186, Escape Death Horror First Person has 777. My son was playing my account again today, so let's see what kind of stuff he was playing. Fall Guys mini games, that has 14. He was playing Hello Neighbor Update Zombie Horror, it only has 2. Let's see here. Steal the Brain Rot 22,600. All right, so that's the kind of stuff that you can go play as well. Of course, there's a whole lot more to be discovered in the Discover tab. And if we're talking about the numbers today, as you could see, the numbers on a Sunday night here, they look pretty low. There was a couple days earlier in the week, on the weekdays, where the numbers were looking pretty low. Yesterday, we got back up to some pretty good numbers, some average numbers we like to see. Today, on a Sunday, we got even more than that. We got to 1.7 million, 1,727,000 people were playing this, okay? So, a big jump there. Now, my theory is that, okay, Mike, Guido Lose already said, there's a lot of kids down in the South. They've already started school back up. My kids are getting ready to start school here pretty soon as well. So more and more kids are going back to school, and we're seeing the days and times that we would expect the numbers to be dipping because of that. We see those days and times dipping. Like it's a Sunday night, so if there are people who there's already the regular amount of people that have to go to work the next day, but now you add in kids who are in school, their summer's coming to an end, and now they have to go to school. Things are getting started back up. You're trying to get into that routine, so it makes sense that on nights where there's where there's school the next day, that there's not going to be as many on as we're used to, or that we have been used to seeing during the rest of this summer. So that's my little theory on that, because again, over the weekend here we've had some huge numbers, so it seems to correlate, and seems to be related. So with that, let's head on over to quests and give you the reminder for quests. Get in there, do your kickstarts, do your stories, of course, do your expertise, your weeklies, your dailies, your milestones, your ranked. Again, I played a little bit again myself today, and again, my child who just had the tonsillectomy, he was playing on my account for a little while for me today as well. So I'm up to level 30 now. I'd love to hear where you guys are, and how much progress you're making so far, and how fast you're progressing. Because I know there's a handful of you guys out there that just level up insanely fast. All right, so there you go. There's your reminder. Get in there and do those quests. Let's take a look at the competitive tab. It was a Sunday, so we know that we had a couple of things going on. Okay, so let's take a look at each of these things that we had going on. Okay, the OG Cup, again, this was squads for the OGs. Let's see what it looked like. Okay, it looks like external Mako and OG Cup winner were the team that won this one. All right, they played 10 matches, 5 wins. Okay, 5 wins. Average eliminations 22, average placement 4.9, average points 88, elimination points 442, and placement points actually 438. So they actually, it was almost 50-50, but they did have slightly more elimination points than placement points to get the win. And that's with 5 victory royales. So those other, because their average placement was still 5th, 4.9. So those other 5 matches, they mustn't have done so hot, placement wise, but still we're getting a lot of eliminations. So that's interesting to see. Let's take a look. Some of these aren't. Okay, so like, okay, here's a full squad. Bumgorf, Up FX, Polog, and Baby Bottle. Okay, they had played 9 matches. They had 3 victory royales. Their average eliminations was 4.8. So again, this was a good amount less because again, the first place team had 22 was their average. So it's about 8 eliminations difference. All right. Their average placement was also 5.7. Their average points was 71. Eliminations 266 points, and their placement points was 373. Again, that is much closer to what we expect to be able to place high with that sort of ratio, where your placement points are outpacing your elimination points. So there you go. That's what you see out of the OG Cup for squads. Now let's see how do they do for a zero build as well. In zero build, we're looking at Kataru. It's looking like it's a Japanese team. And it's in Japanese. I cannot read the symbols. So let's just take a look at how they did. They played 9 matches with 4 wins. 25 eliminations was their average. Their average placement was 4.8. Their average points was 96.8. Elimination points 454 to placement points 417. So again, we're seeing another team that outpaced the eliminations than their placement points. Which I guess when you play squads, like even when I just play casually with squads, there tends to be a lot of eliminations in those types of matches, right? Because the skill level varies a lot amongst teammates, and other teams. So it makes sense that some squads can be dominating like this. So if you're going to get in the top, you better find yourself a good squad if you're playing a tournaments in squad mode. All right, let's take a look at the Duos Console Victory Cash Cup. For this one, it was Evil Krayer and Joshua Ziu. Wait, no. Did they put this one? They put both. They put the whole team. For the squads, they listed the teammates separately. For this one, for this one they put them on the same one. Interesting. So, Evil and Krayer, they won this with 200 points. They played 2 matches, got 2 wins. All right, so their average eliminations were 14. Okay, average points was 100. Their placement points 200. All right, so with this one, you see for points overall, Joshua and Ziu actually tied them with 200 points as well. Now the difference for this one is the eliminations. Again, Evil and Krayer got a total of 28, where Joshua and Ziu only got 13. So there's your tiebreaker there. For this one, it was close enough that you really did. You needed to get eliminations, but when you're getting to a finals like that, then yeah, you really have to go all out, and it looks like Evil and Krayer did. So that's fun to see. And there should have been, yes, the Crystal FNCS Cup was a solo cup, and let's take a look at how that went as well. This one was won by Twitch QB or QG Bo. I don't know how you say it. But they played 10 matches with 2 wins. Their average eliminations was 12.3. Their average placement was 35.5. Their average points was 50.4. Eliminations points was 246 to placement points 258. So even with the high amount of eliminations they were getting in this in this cup, they still earned more placement points, even though their average placement wasn't great. So, those couple of wins really helped them. Second place, it's a difference of 4 eliminations. They are only averaging 8.8, so it's a pretty big difference. Obviously, a big enough difference that it put QG Bow on top. Some fun look at the different competitive modes that were going on. I guess there was one more, a duos ranked cup for reload, and this one even. Let's see here, Nolano and Griffo out of Canada. Oh, this one doesn't look like the leaderboard is updated right or correct, because it has everybody listed as winning 0 matches. So not gonna be accurate to go through over the leaderboard. So, but congratulations to the winners there. And yeah, let's head on over to the shop and see what's in the shop today. Okay, in the shop today, special offers and bundles. Bruno Mars, The Weeknd, Cars, Jam Tracks. Destiny 2 is still here. Rick and Morty still here, but it's rotating out. Squid Game is still here, but rotating out. The Boundless Heroes are rotating out. The NFL referees are getting ready to rotate out. Today we have the Blair outfit for 800, Vibin emote for 500, Clash outfit for 800, the Boomerang emote for 200. You get the Victorious Saint outfit with the Slayer saddlebag backbling for 1,200, High Stakes Protector wrap for 300, Whirlwind emote for 500, Sash Sergeant outfit for 1,200. The Comet outfit with the Traveler class tech pack back bling for 1,200. The Whiteout outfit with the Ignition back bling for 1,500. Just funny that I was just mentioning this yesterday when somebody was asking me my favorite outfits in the game. I can't remember who now, but somebody did, and this is one of the ones I mentioned for original Fortnite outfits, and yeah, I still love it. Still one of my favorites. Fiery Descent glider for 800. The Four-Bearer pickaxe for 800. The 2-ball bundle is still here. We got some new kicks. The OXR combat boots for 600 V-bucks. So again, you got to have some big heavy steel boots like this to be crushing the bugs that we're having to deal with. So get you a pair for 600 V-bucks. You got the Trespasser Defector outfit for 800. The Robo Wrecker pickaxe for 500. And the Trespasser Elite outfit for 1,500. The Victory Vibes emotes are here. They're getting ready to rotate. Skibbity Toilet returns. So if you want the Skibbity Toilet bundle, it's here. You can go get it. What odd thing, right? The kicks are there. The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers are here still. And again, because I leveled up quite a bit again today, you may notice if you're watching, and I'm telling you now if you're just listening, but I now own that Power Rangers bundle. I leveled up the amount I needed to get that extra V-bucks to where I only had to buy the smallest pack of V-bucks so that I could have enough to buy the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And that is what I have done now. I haven't set my presets for them yet, but you better believe I am going to have presets for all 5 of them. And then when I eventually unlock the green and white ranger, I'm going to have presets for that as well. And I'm just going to be so excited and elated that I have all of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So that's still there. The Terminator items are still here. The Golden King bundle with the Ascendant Midas outfit has returned. The Champions Road section, a ton of it is getting ready to rotate out. But the FNCS Chapter 5 Season 2 bundle with the Champion Siren outfit has returned to that section. And that looks like everything today. You can get any and all of these items using code Mikey, MMMIKIE, in the item shop, and some of the proceeds will go to help support the show. Now, for the item of the day. So many good things. So excited that I finally got the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. But, I want to be true to my words. And I know I've done it plenty of times in the past, but we're going to do it again. We're going to give the item of the day today to the whiteout outfit. There you go. Just proving that it truly is one of my favorites of all time. Again, the story with this one too is I feel like one of my first epic wins. I had gotten wins where you feel excited about it, but this was one on I was wearing when I dropped, I don't remember how many, but I dropped a lot of eliminations that batch, so it was really exciting to pull that off. And it's a memory that I always have oh yes, I was wearing this cool outfit that I liked, and I dominated this match. So that I got those sentimental ties to it as well. All right, but yeah, there you go. That's your item of the day. Let's take a look around and see if we got anything from the community. It's a Sunday, so we're gonna do some Apple review responses first, if we got any. And we do. From the Road to Destiny says, happy birthday, Hades lover. And then your bird says, my birthday is June 20th. Bye, bro. All right. Peace. Awesome. Thank you for your comment, and happy belated birthday. It's a couple months later, but I hope you had a good one. Hades lover must be same person on a different account here. Says thanks so much for making the Master Chief bundle. It's so good. Love the podcast. Keep it up. I'm not sure what you mean. Maybe you meant just picking it for the item of the day or something, because I obviously didn't make it. But yeah, it's an easy one to choose for item of the day because it's awesome, right? Again, this one was left 5 days ago, so that fits in there in the timeline. And then let's see here. Pickleball Player 13 says, happy birthday, Hades lover. Do you like the new season? What is going on here? Hades lover. I thought maybe it was multiple accounts, but it seems like they're chatting with each other in the Apple reviews, which is fine by me. That's awesome, especially when you all leave the 5-star reviews. I really appreciate that. All right, there you go. There's the Apple Podcast reviews. Again, thank you everybody, because it does help out the show. Let's head on over to YouTube and see if we got anything there. Tony Murphy says, hi Mikey, quick question, what is your favorite season from this chapter? For me, it is still season 1. I really liked the Demon Hunter theme, and I liked the swords and how good the mobility was. Now, I'll tell you what, I know the bugs can be a little bit annoying. I know the Swarm Strike can be a little overpowered. Okay, so I'm not saying this season is perfect or anything, but this season might become my favorite season of this chapter, and that's simply because of how awesome mobility is in this season. Again, especially with the boons and you know, ranking up your class, and then the pods landing right next to you so that you can open those pods to get a boon to increase your stamina so that you can sprint even longer. Again, it just makes getting around the map so much easier and so much more fun. You know, if you hear or see a battle going on in the distance, it's easy to get there quickly. I just love, having good mobility in the game and how enjoyable it can be when there's good mobility. So, Hunters was season 1. That's my favorite so far. But this season right now it's right on its heels. All right, thank you, Tony Murphy. That's all we had on YouTube. So let's head on over to Spotify, where I believe they said their name was Jano. It says yesterday there was a skin cup, and I got under 2,000. Yay! But I didn't get the skin. Maybe it bugged. And what is your overall level in the career tab? Okay, so let me get to your first thing first about the skin cup, whichever one it was you were playing, and how you ranked within the top 2,000s. Awesome, that's amazing. Congratulations. Keep grinding, keep working. You're gonna keep getting better. I can't wait for you to break, to get into that top 1,000, and then one day to be the winner, right? You may not have gotten a skin. It just depends on, I don't know where you're from or what region you're playing in. It depends on what region you're in. It's depending on the region, top 2,000 definitely isn't going to cut it. You're going to have to be in the top couple hundred before you start getting the rewards, or the big reward. And let's my overall level in the career tab. Let's go look. My overall, my account level. My account level is 4,292. If that's what you're talking about, then that's what that is. All right. Thank you for your comment. Let's head on over to. No, we're still on Spotify, but let's head on to our next comment, which was from Bellamy, that says, "Hey, bro, thanks for the shout out. I love your podcast. You are great. This is my favorite podcast I have ever heard." Hey, that's awesome. I appreciate you. I hope you continue to enjoy. Thor Robert says, "Here are more details on the Fortnite Mares collab. Friday the 13th, Jason boss and skin, probably similar to Billy boss from last year. That would make sense. Scream ghost face skin and bundle, and mythic knife. That makes sense. There will also be a pumpkin version of the Peabody skin from Chapter 5, Season 3. By the way, I am also watching the Scream movies. And which one is your favorite?" For me, again, I was, at that age when the first one came out, that when I saw it, I absolutely loved it. And still, when I watch it to this day, I still absolutely love it. So the first one is still the best one to me. Thank you for your comment. Yam says, "I love the Power Rangers collab so much. I love all the different kinds of videos they've released for it. I'm just sad I can't get this collab from the shop. So I'm glad they put it in the past too. But from now on, if I like the collab from the shop, I'm at least getting a back bling. I did that with Fantastic Four and now Power Rangers, so I'm pretty happy with that." There you go. Like I said, we get what we can afford, right? Like I said, I can't afford everything myself, that's for sure. If it's something that you love, even if you can only have, a little piece of it for one of the items, then hey, it's better than nothing, right? But yeah, I think they have done a great job with the collab. I love the videos that they they put out, and I can't wait to get some more like in-game items that we can use on the map. Let's see here. Baseball Lord says, "Yay, we still get to keep Spotify. My birthday is on Tuesday, so hopefully I get some V-Bucks for the Battle Pass. Also, how do you use your code to get the Battle Pass? I think it's in the shop, but I don't remember." Baseball Lord, you're correct. It is in the shop. We go to the shop, down on the bottom. It just depends on what console or where you're playing on, whether you're a mobile PC or whatever. There, when you're in the shop, at the bottom of the screen, it'll tell you what button to press to put in a support a creator code. When you do that, you press that button, the prompt will come up for you to type in the creator's name, mine, or their code, and my code is Mikey, MMMIKIE. You just have to have that set there. Once you put in the creator's code, it'll stay there for 2 weeks. So for 2 weeks, every purchase you make will be supporting that creator. You can change it at any time, you can remove it at any time, but it will automatically stay there for 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, it automatically removes it, and you have to remember to put a creator there so that you're continuing to support creators. But yeah, that's how you do it, and that's all you have to do. Anything that you purchase with V-Bucks, once you do that, as long as the creator's code is set there, every purchase you make while it's there will, some of the proceeds will go towards that creator. And thanks for asking. And that implies that if you do get V-Bucks, you will use my creator code when you did. So in advance, I'll say thank you for that. And your birthday is on Tuesday, so in advance, I will say happy birthday. So I hope you have a great birthday on Tuesday. All right, Baseball Lord, and good luck with those Cubs as well. All right, there we go. That's all the comments. So thank you everybody for checking out the show. Make sure you go join the daily Fortnite Discord and hang out with us. Follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Head over to Apple Podcasts, leave a 5-star rating and a written review for a shout out on the show. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss an episode. And until next time, have fun, be safe, and don't get lost in the storm.